Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and of course, continuing on with the classic live-action Disney, review marathon. You get the idea. That's right, because in the last one, I mentioned that we'd be doing something that has to do with little people and starring Sean Connery. And yep, that's right. You read the title, and I'm sure some of you might know this, maybe. Some of you that do and don't, And that is Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Darby O'Gill and the Little People, I have to say, I actually think it's not that bad. I did watch it recently for the first time, and, to be honest, I think it was not that bad. Because one thing is like, hey, the special effects in this film are amazing, even to this day, you know what I'm saying? Because with the characters, like, you have, of course, Darby O'Gill, which, hence his name in the title, played by Albert Sharp, because him with the little people, and, of course, with King Brian, played by Jimmy O.D., the king of the little people, etc., when you see, like, Darby O'Gill with, right next to the little people, etc., it looks amazing, because scenes with Darby O'Gill with the little people, just amazing, For the rest of the characters, you have, of course, Michael McBride, I think that's how you say his last name, played by the late, great legendary actor Sean Connery, because I think he's new to the town, and, he meets Darby O'Gill and Darby O'Gill's daughter, Katie O'Gill, played by Janet Monroe. There are some of the other characters in this film, like Pony Sugar, I think I said that right, Sugar, played by, Karen Moore, if I'm saying the first name right, and Estella Winwood plays Sheila Sugar, like she's the mother of Pony. Some of the other characters, there's not that much actors in this, as I'm seeing, like Walter Fitzgerald, I think that's how you say his name right, plays Lord Fitzpatrick. Father Murray, played by Dennis O'D. Jack McGowran, if I'm saying that right, plays Fadrick Og, I guess. Well, But the main stars of this film are, of course, Sean Connery, Janet Monroe, Albert Sharp, and Jimmy O.D. And especially because, most of the film, because you have Darby O'Gill and King Brian, just them together, they are so good, on screen. And I remember, because when Darby trying to show, Michael King Brian, and all he sees is King Brian as a rabbit, in the form of a rabbit, in a bag and such. Even there's, I can't remember, some of the songs in this film, a long sequence with Darby O'Gill and King Brian, and with the rest of the little people, Darby O'Gill plays a violin, I think, yeah. And, also at one point, because, because even Pony, as I mentioned, he's kind of a jerk in this, And also, there's one part where Katie goes off to, I think she tries to find a horse, and Darby and Michael, they go to look for her. Darby finds Katie, she had fallen off a cliff. And there's one part I think everybody seems to know so well in this film is the Banshee, a bit scary, don't you think? Darby trying to save Katie's life, and even at one point near the end of the film, Darby gives his life to save his daughter, And there's even one part I remember where Brian talks to Michael and Katie in their sleep, like they're dreaming and such, saying that they should be together. And I remember Katie I don't want a husband, not yet, But yeah, Michael and Katie, they seem perfect together, even because early in the film, Katie shares a kiss with Michael. Yeah. And the part where, Darby, he gives his life to save Katie, gets in the, ghostly kind of coach, which has to do with the Banshee. And King Brian, says one last goodbye to Darby. And actually, I was like, oh my gosh, is he really doing this? But no, Darby actually survives. He finds his way out of there, and he's okay near the end of the film. everything is okay. They're all a happy ending for all of them, and even at one point where Pony gets what he deserves. Michael knocks him out and such in the bar, you know. Even like those sequences with Darby at the bar and such, telling his stories, and with, you know, the little people and King Brian, you know. Just, yeah. And all ends well, you know, for our three main characters, Darby, Michael, and Katie, you know. And Darby O'Gill and the Little People, I have to say, I think it's actually pretty good, as I said. And I give this, I give it 8 out of 10 stars. That's good for me, you know. Not a huge success or anything like that, but, you know, 8 out of 10 is good for me, so, you know. And, you know, it's hard to believe, because if I recall, this is the only Disney film that has Sean Connery in it. This is probably the only one, so, you know. But anyways, and you guys let me know what you think of Darby O'Gill and the Little People, if you've seen it before, you know, and it's on Disney+, so, you know. And, of course, I watched it for my first time watching Darby O'Gill, I watched it on Disney+, because, hey, what better way to do so than, you know, watch it on Disney+, so, you know. But anyways, so again, 8 out of 10 stars for Darby O'Gill and the Little People. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Next up, next up on our list of, you know, of the review marathon, you know, how do I put this? Let me see. A masked rider rides, the sign of a masked rider, you know. You might know what I'm talking about, so, you know. But anyway, so, again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my review of Darby O'Gill and the Little People, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. And, of course, continuing on with the classic live-action Disney review marathon. You get the idea, so take care, and peace out.